Yeah, I'm not liking the mage. But to be honest, the mage is pretty bad. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the mobile corner. And as you can tell by the sound of my voice, RG has done it again. Again, they have messed things up, in my opinion. Now, you've seen the previous video of me fighting the one-shot version of the new 5-star Sasha Banks, which again was highly requested for like the last 2 years or so. Highly requested. It's finally out now. You've seen her abilities and all of that in the last video. Here's the thing though, and again, all I can say is RG. It seems like Reliance Games is trying to get players to just leave. And I don't know why. It's like, I don't get, I really don't get this business practice. But, let's go on into it. I will show you what I'm talking about. Once we get through, hold on. I was gonna do this one, but I think I'll do the Ultra event first. Because if you do all the one-shots, you get 3,000 tokens. And then if you complete the Ultra event, I believe on completion you get, 1,000 tokens. So, here is the deal. First of all, I'm going to use my usual team of Carmella, Seth Rollins, and, oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wonder who, it was Brock Lesnar. Where is he at? Where is Brock Lesnar? There he is. Brock Lesnar and, who was the other person? Hold on. There was somebody, ability chance. There was somebody that gave ability power. Okay, so Bailey or Alexa Bliss, we will go with Bailey. So we are going to do, and I'm surprised that this Ultra event only takes 3. Okay, and pair at match start, which is crazy because it should not work, but it's probably gonna work on against my Seth Rollins. Oh, it didn't work this time. But look at, he already has his level 3.
Are you for real?
I've been beating him down and he gets his level 3. That is crazy.
Look at this.
Alright, now I got Signature Rage. Oh man. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and use this so that I can, hopefully this will finish him off. I know it's not a signature. Well, I'm about to say it says super signature, so that should be enough to finish him off. It's not, but now if I don't pin him here, which I did not, he's going to input read for the entirety. Never mind. He tried the super, but he supered into a punch to the face. So that's that. So yeah, basically what they did, right? Here's why I say they messed up this event. They put, first of all, she's a new 5-star. So let me see what this says. Special move vulnerable. Okay. But yeah, she's a new 5-star. And they decided to put her, instead of giving her a featured case like they did with Becky Lynch, they put her in a case with 2 other 5-stars. The heel Bailey and a Charlotte Flair. And then on top of that, they went and made it so it's 0.5. Let me say that again. Not a 5% chance, not a 1% chance. No, a 0.5% chance to get her out of that case. So I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, anyone who gets that Sasha Banks is using a modded account. I mean, using a modded version of the game. They hacked her into the game because there are hackers out there still that are modding the game and everything. And you guys know I don't usually put videos out on Sundays, mainly because that's you know my chill day. But I'm making this video now simply because right now this is not my job. This is a hobby. That's the first thing of it all. Second thing is, I feel like this is like, so far this has been a pretty bad launch month. Even though, I mean, did you see how much damage that did? Even though there's some pretty big titles out there that's been launched so far, they have, in my opinion, they have not lived up to the hype so far. But right now, what Reliance Games is doing is pretty clear. It's pretty clear. They're saying, we want your money without having to give you anything. They're not saying pay to win anymore. They're saying, give me your money, and I'm not giving you anything in return. So that's Asuka out of the way. And we're moving on to the next match. But yeah, so I highly doubt that anyone will legitimately get this new Sasha Banks that's out right now. We'll do, actually, what I wanted to do was, I think I have another energy refill. So, but yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be, wait a minute. Why did, you know what? I hate you. I hate you so much. You saw how she just, like, she waited until I was getting ready to use my special just to use a swing and interrupt it. But that's okay, because this is going to bleed you dry. Well, it's not going to bleed you dry, but you're going to be bleeding quite a bit. You're pretty injured. And you missed your... What? Okay, okay. I was about to say, you saw it kicked her, and then it took it back and said I got stunned. But anyways, yeah. So this is what I highly recommend. Unless they put out a case in the near future, a loot case in the near future, with this Sasha Banks, like, as a featured with like at least 1.5% chance. I do not, and I repeat, do not recommend anyone try for this character. I got 23. Like I said, I'm glad they made they took out the 5 steps and made it 3 per node. But again, I do not recommend anyone try and get this character. And I'm telling you now, if you spend money on this game trying to get this character, I should have enough for it. No. What just happened? Did you see that? Okay, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, rewind it. You will see I did not have enough meter. I didn't have enough meter to okay, he didn't reverse. I didn't have enough meter to get that. But for some reason my meter dropped just to give me enough. That's probably why he didn't reverse. That is weird. That is weird. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, if you, I'm giving you this a fair warning now. This is a fair warning now. Do not try for this Sasha Banks. I don't care if you have $1 million in the bank. Do not try to get this character. because they have it set up that way specifically so that you can burn through your life savings and you will still get nothing. I kid you not. The case, and you'll see once I'm done with this you'll see once I'm done with this event, because we're going to this is why this video is called the good news and bad news. And I'm giving you the good news first, which is the character is out. Sasha Banks' character is out, and well, her 5-star anyway. Long awaited. I mean, there are characters who have 2 and 3 5-star versions before she even got any of them, and she's like the pioneer of the division. You know, for the last like 6 or so years. You know, but anyways. The bad news is they set it up to where no one, and I mean no one, will get her legitimately. If you're spending money, you're not gonna get this character. And if you do, I'm telling you now, if you get this character, you cheated to get her, or you hacked the game to get her. That's how I feel. A point, so I mean, I'm talking less than 1% chance now. Less than 1% chance. So that also explains why, for me, a lot of what I've been doing lately is just events with this game. I don't do shows anymore. I don't do the Raw, SmackDown, Icons, NXT, Evolution. I don't do that anymore because random debuff every 20 seconds. Okay. I don't do those anymore because they reduce the gold count on those events. So pretty much they're saying, yeah, and if you notice, they reduced the gold count, but they didn't reduce the spaces per node, the energy per node. They didn't reduce that at all. So yeah, spend the same amount of energy, but you're getting less rewards for it. So spend the same amount of time, but you're getting less rewards. And not only is that bad, but then they're gonna go put an event like this. They know, when they know players have been asking for this specific character, right? And even the heel Bailey had a featured case that was like a 2.1% chance or something like that when she first came out. But this one, they know this highly anticipated character or superstar was coming out, that everybody wanted. Everybody was talking about it all week. I was talking about it all week. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, here she is, but there's like literally no chance of you getting her out of the case. And it's like, okay, we're also only going to give you enough tokens. Wait, why am I being exhausted? Oh, that must have been I gotta wait out this exhaustion, which is gonna take a while. Nah, I'm not gonna let you do that. Cause you know I only need one special move and you're finished. It doesn't even matter that you have debuff immune. I only need one special move, as you can see. She didn't. It didn't even matter that she was in pain. I mean, she didn't have debuff immune. But yeah. So pretty much once I'm done with this Sasha, as you can see here, she has debuff immune and heal bleed was still active. But yeah, for me, like I said, unless they put out a new case, a featured case with her in it, they pretty much messed over the players yet again. They messed over the players yet again, and that is a shame. It's like I said, it's almost like they don't want the game. What?
mighty woman.
Now that surprised me. I do not believe.
Good cover. Is it enough? She's got to be exhausted.
And they didn't let my Bailey heal after that. Wow. Anyways, I don't think she had enough to do a signature move. I don't know how she got to do that. I don't think she had enough for a signature move. But yeah. So, that's the main reason why I haven't been doing a lot of content with this game lately, because they've just been literally they're literally telling me, look, stop playing our game, and go do something else. That's what they're telling me, and so I finally just decided to start listening. You know, instead of oh, I forgot, she steals momentum on taunt, but I don't have to worry about that because it's Carmella. But yeah, anyways, man, like I said, you will see once I'm finished with this one path here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But they messed this. I mean, basically, they just told all the players, we want money, and we want you to suffer in the process. So, again, I'm putting this warning out there. For anyone who may think, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a 0.5% go at it. Here's what I recommend you do. If you do still want to play the game, what I recommend you do is build up 5-star keys. Eventually, they're going to update the 5-star case with some new 5 stars, like Sasha and Heel Bailey. I think Bailey, if I'm not mistaken, Bailey's already in there. But yeah, they're gonna update the 5-star cases, and when they do, then you can try and get Sasha Banks using the 5-star keys. That's what I recommend you do, because this is ridiculous. Like, the case they put out here now is absolutely ridiculous. Words can't explain. I'm about to say, I don't think they could say we are money hungry any more than they did with this, and I'm absolutely disappointed. But then again, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because like I said a couple of months back, I think it was last year, I said in a video, they seem to be veering towards, let's just, you know, nickel and dime, make as much money as we can. It almost feels like this game is on its last legs, and so they're just doing what they can to get as much money as they can before they finally shut down. And the sad thing is, it does not have to be that way. That's the sad part about it. It doesn't have to be that way, but I guess their ego is getting the better of them, and they won't listen to the people who are actually, you know, who are actually giving them money. You know? And it's like, oh, we're not going to listen to these guys. We're just going to do what we want to do. And unfortunately, it has led to this. Now, like I said, actually, I don't think I said it. I cut myself off. But if you spend money on this and you don't get the character, if you spend money on this case or buying the tokens for this case, and you don't get the money, or you don't get the character, then that is your own fault. Do not send Reliance Games any messages calling them crooks. Don't send them any messages calling them cheaters, scammers, or anything like that. Because you knew the risk and you spent big anyway. Here's the new Sasha Banks again. And again, like, everybody complained about her face. It looks like they fixed the face on this character model so that it looks, how in the world you keep getting the swing first? Now you're getting on my nerves now. Now you're getting a little bit on my nerves. But yeah, they fixed the face on the model apparently to where now she looks a lot more like Sasha Banks than the other character models in the game of her. Like everything about the what? Oh no! Now the bleed was not as strong as Bailey's, but it looks like she does get to debuff you. But as you can see, like this, oh man. Yeah, so that bleed happens whether you have debuff immune or not. So that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem in newer events. If she's one of the 5 stars in the newer events, or the events coming up, that's going to be a problem. You're going to need somebody who can heal to deal with that. But yeah, we have completed the bottom row of this boss time event. And so now let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the case here, 3 to 5 star featuring the boss loot case. This is actually a lie. This is actually false advertisement. This is not featuring the boss. It's featuring Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Charlotte Flair. Why do I say that? Because usually with a featured unit, the featured unit has a higher percentage to be gained than the other units in the case. If you see here, the 5-star Sasha Banks is a 0.5% chance, as well as Bailey and Charlotte Flair. So it's not a featured case. It says feature the boss loot case. Then now here it's got featured superstars. So again, it's telling you one thing on the top, but once you open up the case, it's telling you something completely different. Now that's the first thing to look at. Second thing to look at is this. There's an 80% chance to get a 3-star out of this case. 80%. And then it's saying there's a 10% chance to get a 4-star out of this case. Which can't be true because I've seen plenty of let me see what the check this out right quick. No, I need a premium, yeah. 3% chance to get a 4-star, 2% chance. Yeah, so that's 97, 100, okay. Well, so maybe it's a 10%, but what I'm trying to show you here is the top one. That's the one that matters the most. So they're saying up here that there's a 10% chance that you will get one of the featured characters when you draw. So if you get a featured character, or so basically what they're saying is if you get a 3-star, it's a 1.8, 1.6, and 1.6 chance that you'll get a featured Sasha Banks, Bailey, or Charlotte. If you luck out and get a 10% and get a 4-star, then there is a 1.2% chance that that 4-star will be one of the featured 4 stars of Charlotte, Sasha Banks, or Bailey. And then as you can see here, there's literally a 0.5% chance to get Sasha Banks, Bailey, or Charlotte. 0.5%. Now let's look at oh, they took it away now. They took it away. I was gonna look at what's his name's case? Bobby Lashley's case. But they took it away. But let's go to the shop and look at this featured 5-star Becky Lynch. Now, this one gives you a 1.5% chance to get Becky Lynch. And then there's 74% chance you'll get a 3-star, 11% chance you get a 4-star, and a 15% chance that if you get any of these cases here, there's a 15% chance it will be the featured unit. Whether it's a 3-star version, 4-star version, and if it's a 5-star version, it's definitely, well, you only got a 1.5% chance to get the 5-star. So yeah, pretty much you're not gonna get this Sasha Banks out of this case unless you hack the game or there's some kind of glitch that you can use to draw a 5-star out of a case. Unless there's some kind of backhanded way, you're not gonna get Sasha Banks out of this case. Now, it's 4,000 tokens. As you can see here, I have 3,500 tokens. And I've done all the one-shots in one path of the Ultra. So you have to do the Ultra in all the one-shots to get one chance to to try for a 0.5% chance to get Sasha Banks. Now, here's why I say they're money hungry. If you look here, you have to spend $50 for this featured try, right? And you can only buy it 5 times. Why you would buy it 5 times? I have no idea. But you can only buy it 5 times. Same with this Valentine's Day thing. And these Valentine's Day 5-stars. Let me look at the percentages here. They don't show you the percentages here as far as whether you get a 5-star or not. But as you can see there, but in order to get the Sasha Banks, you need Mayhem tokens. There's no limit on how many Mayhem tokens you can buy. $50 gets you 32,000. Now you need 4,000 per case, so that's about 8 cases for $50. $100 gets you 65,000 tokens, which is roughly, let me see, 64. So 16 cases. And again, I tell you again, every case you open only has a 0.5% chance. It doesn't go up regardless of how much money you spend. And this is why I said, if you spend money on this and you don't get this character, don't write them any hateful emails. Don't call them scammers. They're terrible business people. They're terrible business people. This is an awful offer. They're terrible business people, but you cannot call them scammers. You cannot call them cheaters. Why? Because you know the risk and you spent it anyway, hoping that maybe you'll get lucky. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this top pass. But yeah, with this release here, it made me think or rethink how I feel about this game. Wow, he already gets a super signature, huh? One punch and he gets a super signature. That's just crazy. But anyways, it made me rethink how I feel about Mayhem. And if I'm being honest, I'm leaning more towards just not playing the game anymore. And I just recently got into a MMO called Lost Ark, and it's growing on me. So, I might just take the time that I would spend playing events and stuff on Mayhem and just play something else, at least until the developers do one or two things. Either they come to their senses or, they go out of business. But I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they would put an offer like that in the shop. And the sad part about it is there are going to be people There are going to be people who are going to buy those tokens. They're going to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. And they're going to buy those tokens. And they're going to say, well, it's going to be worth it when I get the Sasha Banks. It's going to be worth it when I get the Sasha Banks. And they're not going to get the Sasha Banks. And then they're going to go into the forums. And they're going to call the company scammers. They're going to call the company cheaters and liars. And all kinds of things. When really, you knew the risk when you decided to pull out those greenbacks and buy those offers. So this is the final time I'm saying it. Do not. Do not purchase anything from the shop. I don't care if I wouldn't even buy the Mayhem pass. I wouldn't even buy the Mayhem pass because the Mayhem pass costs more money now, and I don't believe that they added anything to it. It just costs more money. But yeah, I wouldn't even buy the Mayhem pass. You see how he just knew I was gonna whiff that punch and swung. Man, get out my face, boy. You think you is? Hold on. Let me concentrate for a second. I don't know who you think you trying to be before you was born, but you lost that person now. I'm about to tear you up. If they would let me block.
We know what's coming.
Yeah, I'm about to fix you up, boy. I'm about to fix you up. Now you're stunned, and that should be it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna transition over to Lost Ark. I have been playing WWE Supercard as well, but I've been totally free to play over there. And look at that. What do you know? I can't reverse, even though I have full momentum. I can't reverse. But yeah, I've been playing WWE Supercard. I just started playing Lost Ark, and I'm getting ready to play WWE 2K22 when it comes out. So I got a lot of stuff coming up that I'm gonna be playing, and I can afford to just put this game on the back burner, play it whenever, But I can see now that the developers are saying you or me as a player, I'm not who they're looking for as someone to play this game. That's pretty much what they're telling me, is that I'm not the one they're looking for to play this game. So, with that being said, since I'm not their targeted audience anymore, I don't see a reason to keep playing, So when events come around, I'll do the events, but and you know what's like, I know what I said last year about I'm not spending any money until they fix the summoning system, and it's like, well, with this recent 5-star release, they're just saying we're not gonna fix the summoning system. We're gonna make it worse, and then make it so that you can spend even more money. So yeah, they have become, it's gotten to the point now where it's just like, nah, I'm done. I'm through. Oh, I got signature vulnerable. Let me go ahead and use that. But yeah, it's come to the point now where I'm just done. Aside from events to get 5-star keys, I'm not gonna be doing much of anything else. So mainly because of this, and that's the sad part about it. Sad part about it is I want to do more in the game. I want to play the game. It's a lot of fun. The combat is annoying at times, but it's fun. Well, I'm sorry. I just it just does not seem worth it at this point. And it's not like we haven't been telling them. It's not like we haven't been getting messages over saying, "Hey, this is not what we like. This is not what we want." But instead, nah. You see that? How does she get that one bar of meter back? See, the game be cheating, boy. This game be cheating. But anyways, yeah. So, I'm not saying that this is going to be the last Mayhem video in a while, because there are going to be events. There's weekly main eventer events and all of that. But what I am saying is, unless they make some way, I mean, unless they release a better, or actually, no. At this point, after this slap in the face, even releasing a better offer is not gonna do it. Not anymore. Like, I don't know what it's gonna do for them to get me to be like a paying player again. I'll say this. Once I get the 4,000 tokens, why they take away my meter, man? Why they keep trying to cheat for these CPUs, man? But I tell you this, if I get Sasha Banks, if I get the 5-star from this case, I will take that as a divine sign that I shouldn't quit this game. Like, I shouldn't quit playing this game. I would take that, and it would have to be almost divine with the pull rates that they have, you know. So once I clear this path, if I get the 5-star, right? If I get the 5-star, oh, be quiet. Something went wrong. The only thing went wrong is I won and I was supposed to lose. Just admit it. We'll go with Bailey here. But yeah, so if I get the 5-star, then, and I know I've got quite a few. Oh, wow. Why does she get that much momentum? It's over. Okay, maybe not yet. Oh boy. Why is she not using her 3-star version right here? Nah. I just need to get one. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. And she has momentum again. What? So what am I supposed to do?
This isn't gonna be pretty.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Oh, great. Now I'm special vulnerable. I mean, signature vulnerable. Nah, let me back up. That went right through. I was about to say that kick went right through her. But yeah, unfortunately, man, and I have to say, once WWE 2K22 comes out, a lot of my time is going to be put into that game anyway. Because I have still been playing. I've been playing WWE 2K20 since 2019. 2019. And I've been in universe mode ever since. Like, I've literally got like almost 16 in-game years of universe mode played, where it's just me. And basically what I do in universe mode is it's me. I put the computer on the hardest difficulty, on legend, and I put all of the reversal sliders up, and I put all of the weapon damage up, and then I remove the reversal stock. So, and then I just, that way it's like it's a toss up to whether or not the CPU will win or I will win. And it's like I can pick whoever I want. I let the CPU schedule the matches, and I let the rivalries happen automatically, and I just go from there, you know. and sometimes there'd be like triple threats or stuff like that. I'll play those, and I just pick the matches I want to play.
She's got to be exhausted.
And yeah, unfortunately, like this game again, this game, the developers of this game are telling me, look, we don't want you to play this game. We want rich people who don't mind throwing money away, trying to get characters that they probably won't use because they probably won't play the game anyway. But it won't matter because if you spend $1 million and finally get the character, the developers have made bank. You know? So, we got 2 more matches here. Once we're done with these matches, we will have 4,000 tokens, and we will draw. We will get 1 case, and we'll open that 1 case. And keep in mind, once that 1 case is open, there's really no chance to. Wow, she was stunned for a long time. But there's no way to get another case without spending money. There's no way to get another case without spending money because there's 1,000, if I'm not mistaken, there's 1,000 tokens across all of the second Sasha Banks event. That's in the special area. There's 400 for completing the insane difficulty. There's like 600, I think. I mean, there's like, it goes down from there. It's 400 for completing the hardest, and then it just goes down from there. And I think it's supposed to equal 1,000. And once this quest is over, check the rewards right quick. Oh, so it's not going to show me the rewards. Well, I'll put it, the reward for this one, the max at the top is like 2,500 tokens. So there is that. Hold on for a second. Alright, I am back. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish out this last one. And I have to say I'm not too thrilled by the super signature. I don't ever remember, well, I don't recall Sasha Banks ever doing those poses before. But like I said, I haven't really watched Raw or SmackDown or NXT since SummerSlam when Bianca lost the title the way that she did. So, and as you can see, the only issue you will have against this Sasha Banks with Carmella is if you don't pin her here. And I didn't. You will have a boss time bleed. Now I don't know how much that's gonna bleed, like if you do an ultra event, like the Queen's Road or whatnot. I don't know how much damage that will do then. Oh, come on. So that's another bleed. What is going on here? I was about to say. Yeah, so the bleed, it doesn't look like the bleed does a lot of damage though. I will say that much. But yeah, so we will let WWE Mayhem decide whether or not we keep playing this, whether or not I keep playing this game. And like when I say this game will be put on retirement, it's like not necessarily like not necessarily a retirement type of thing, like as in not playing anymore, but it's just like, rather than, because see, I used to do all these shows that came out, but they reduced the gold count to the point where they're not worth it anymore. There's only one event here now. There used to be events here that equal 60 gold if you do it all. But that's gone now. So yeah, like they took everything out of here. So we're gonna go ahead and get one case, and we're gonna let it decide. Let me get hold on. Let me get the 2-star and 4 stars out of the way first. Shelton Benjamin, who was part of the Hurt Business last time I checked. And let's get this 4-star case out of the way. I could use, I wonder if Keith Lee is in this case. Seeing as now he's showing up in AEW as being all elite, they may have pulled him out of this case too. I don't see him in here, so they probably did. And we got another stupid Cesaro. So, yeah, I'm not gonna, I haven't used him yet. Alright, so this is it. This case will decide everything for me. If I get the 5-star out of this case, then that means I would take that as a sign to say I need to give this game, give it just a little more time. You know, just a little more time. If I don't get the 5-star out of this case, then this game goes on the back burner, and I'll play it when I play it. But other games will take priority. You know, even games like Supercard will take priority. Lost Ark will take priority. And whatever I'm doing as far as playthroughs is concerned, right now I'm thinking about continuing the bunker. And I did play some of Made of Skur, and that game seems okay. So I might do a playthrough of that too. But yeah, this is it. This is a defining moment. Will I get a 5-star Sasha Banks and continue playing the game, or will I not get one, and then it's just like maybe 6 months down the line I'll see what's become of the game. Like I think the best thing for me to do with this game anyway is just take a break from it, because RG is pretty much saying we don't want you playing. I've said it several times in this video, and I'll say it again. Based on their actions, based on this ridiculous loot case event, they're just saying we don't want you playing anymore. I mean, and you think about it, there's no excuse considering you got games like Marvel Contest of Champions where you can literally do PvP events. You can literally do PvP events with, 4 5-star units. Like, you can compete for 5-star units in the game. And I believe they got 6-star units in the game now. And it's just like, I can't believe this is what happened. So, alright, we're going to count down here. And we're going to let RG decide our fate. If RG gives me a 5-star unit, then that's them saying just give us a little more time. If it gives me a 4-star or 3-star unit, it's saying we don't want your type of player playing this game. Let's see what we get. Well, folks, that is it. Again, you have been warned. You have been warned. If you spend any money on this case trying to get this character, I'm telling you now, you will not get her. It doesn't matter what you think, you won't get her unless some divine intervention takes place.